that they spent money on it or what?
Before we get started, first we would like to give a big thank you to Portland Parks and Recreation for providing us with our new home here at Cathedral Park in St. John's. Also, Trek in the Park is a show that is funded fully out of the pockets of the people that put it on, along with the sponsors located in your program. Now, these people have helped us out very generously and very creatively. Please check them out. People like Bridge City Comics, Things from Another World, the Roseway Theater, New Relic Software, just tons and tons. Please check them out and go to those businesses. They're friends of ours. Support them for supporting us. Also, if you've been to Trek in the Park before, you would know that the greatest enemy of the USS Enterprise isn't a Klingon, or a Romulan, or a Borg. It's a train. There's a railroad that cuts right through the center of this park. That train is very slow and very loud. In the event of a train, there's a very low possibility of this, but if it should happen, we're going to hold the show, treat that as an intermission, wait for the train to pass, and as soon as it does, pick up right where we left off. And also at this time, please reach into your purses and your pockets, deactivate all communicators and hailing frequencies of any kind. And while we really appreciated our canine help during the fight like yesterday, please keep your dogs well leashed. Thank you. And there's one more thing. Our chosen episode this year, Journey to Babel, is a bit different than the ones we've done before. This one's very politically charged. It has a lot of complex issues. And we thought that we should invite our friend again to come back and talk about it. Mayor Sam Adams.
Thank you. How many of you are from North Portland? Raise your hand. So if you're visiting North Portland, on your way back to wherever you came from, be sure and check out the great businesses all along and around the peninsula. This is a great park, this is a great neighborhood, and we're thrilled to be part of this wonderful event. Did you know that recently CBS Sunday Morning did a Best in the Nation profile of art in the parks, and they talked about the Shakespeare in the Park in New York City, and they talked about our Trek in the Park. This is a labor of love of everybody you're going to see tonight, and a lot of folks that do a lot of the work behind the scenes. They volunteer, and when we talk about their sponsors in the program, please give them extra consideration as well. Now I, as mayor, read the following proclamation. Whereas, over the last 4 years, Trek in the Park has recruited and gathered the most enthusiastic artisans, musicians, and actors to produce an annual intergalactic journey for their audience and in their own backyard. And whereas, Trek in the Park is more than willing to passionately and unapologetically express their love for the stories they tell and are proud to perform in a city where the people are just as diverse as the characters in the play, Mirror Universe included, and attempts to share the same messages of unity and understanding that Star Trek conveys. And whereas Trek in the Park has broken new ground not only in theater, but in the celebration of pop culture and made its home, Portland, Oregon, an enterprise for entertainment in the Northwest and across the country. And whereas Trek in the Park encourages the people of Portland not only to look at the stars, but also to celebrate and explore the city around them and all it has to offer. And whereas Trek in the Park, along with its parent Atomic Arts, will continue to serve the fine city they call home, will energize audiences for years to come. Wherever they go next, they will boldly go. Now therefore I, Sam Adams, Mayor of the City of Portland, Oregon, the City of Roses, do hereby proclaim August 19th to be Trek in the Park Day. Enjoy!
Delegates we have to pick up. As soon as we get them aboard, we'll be able to relax.
Sure! Formal reception tonight. 114 delegates aboard for 2 weeks. 32 of them ambassadors, half of them at the other half. The whole lot touching a raw antimatter pile over this board in question.
Kurt here.
Shuttle approaching with Ambassador Sarik's party. Estimate arrival 1 minute.
Bring them aboard, Mr. Chekhov.
Stand by to recover shuttlecraft. Honor guard to the hangar deck. Clear hangar deck. Clear hangar deck. Depressurizing. Recovering the shuttlecraft. Hangar deck pressurizing.
How does that Vulcan salute go? That hurts worse than the uniform.
Captain James Kirk. Night First Officer, Commander Spock.
Vulcan honors us with your presence. We come to serve.
Your service honors us.
Yeah.
Thank you. Chief Medical Officer, Dr. McCoy.
Ambassador.
Doctor. My aide, and she is my wife. Captain Kirk. Our pleasure, madam. As soon as you're settled, I'll arrange for a tour of the ship. Mr. Spock will conduct it. I prefer another guide. As you wish, Ambassador. Mr. Spock, we'll be leaving orbit in 2 hours. Would you care to beam down and visit your parents?
Captain. Ambassador Sarek and his wife are my parents.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new light and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before. log starting 3842.3. We have departed Vulcan for the neutral planetoid codenamed Babel. Since it is in our sector, the Enterprise has been assigned to transport ambassadors of Federation planets to this vitally important council. The issues of the council are politically complex. The passengers, explosives. This is the engineering section. There are a number of emergency backup systems for the main controls. Over here are a number of control computers.
After all these years among humans, you still haven't learned to smile.
Humans smile with such little provocation.
And you haven't come to see us in 4 years, either.
The situation between my father and myself has not changed. My wife, and Mr. Spock, a moment if you please. Yes, Captain. Explain the computer components.
I gave Spock his first instruction in computers, Captain. He chose to devote his knowledge to Starfleet instead of to Vulcan science, Captain.
If you will excuse me, Captain. I'm sorry, Ambassador. I didn't mean to offend. I just thought that
Offense is a human emotion. I am returning to my quarters. Continue, my wife.
Mrs. Sarek, I just don't understand.
Amanda, I'm afraid you couldn't pronounce the Vulcan name.
Can you?
After a fashion, and after many years of practice. Shall we continue the tour? My husband did request it.
It sounded more like a command.
Of course, he is a Vulcan. I'm his wife.
And Spock is his son.
You don't understand the Vulcan way, Captain. It's logical. It's a better way than ours. But it's not easy. It has kept Spock and Sarek from speaking as father and son for 18 years.
Spock is my best officer. And my friend.
I'm glad he has such a friend. It hasn't been easy on Spock, neither human nor Vulcan.